Welcome to the first episode of Overtime. Maybe I could have came up with something better for a name, but yeah, the names are very difficult to actually change, unfortunately. But you just need to actually find a better name somehow, and you actually have to waste time looking for it. I don't want to fucking do that. There's a cooler name behind this, which is the number 10. And I can just say 1010, no problem, because I love that name so much. But we're going to do 10 evaluations, potentially looking at the entire person's career and kind of focusing on the 10 last years. However, the first victim that starts the whole idea to begin with, that I respect quite a lot because of that, but she's not going to get that big of a special treatment. Is just like whenever I will feel that I made an awkward moment, I could just end the video, and try again. But my videos are pretty long. I'll just call it what it is, a misplay, and I'll give her the point. So let me explain how this is gonna work. You might be familiar with evaluations. I simply spend time, and if I find something cool, I click. Maybe I click 3 times if I find something really cool. If I'm blown away, maybe I click 5 times. And in the end, this number is whatever the evaluation ends up being as. And we see what the average is, and I'm looking for 300. However, there could be more than 10 evaluations. The evaluation ends, by the way, when the clock hits 1500. For now, that's how it's gonna work. So I looked into Dove Cameron, and there's a little bit of a spark of what kind of bullshit we were going to be tackling. Because I think that's, the most compelling story. Trying to fight against bullshit of the world. Of injustice and misunderstanding of how world really works. And if Dove Cameron can tell her story and bring more awareness and reduce ignorance of the world, we are winning. All right? I want to be careful. I don't want to be careful. I want to be careful, but still lazy, But again, whenever I make a misplay and I recognize it, whenever I feel awkward, she gets the point. All right? And that goes on with everyone else. All right? My misplays gift you free pass. All right? I am the gatekeeper, or at least claim to be, for now. Eventually people will realize, one way or the other. I'm the gatekeeper to YouTube's second generation. Alright, the first generation is over. First generation is going to be dumped to TikTok. Maybe if TikTok fails and is banned, to YouTube Shorts. Whoever still makes YouTube Shorts is going to be dumped into that category, basically. But in general, second generation is still, unaware that they need a pass, all right, to exist on YouTube anymore. Because now the competition is, quite vicious, and the algorithm is trying to appease everyone who contributes values to society. That's the idea of the algorithm. If you watch the video gets more popular and pushed to more people. Maybe you like it. People ate this cookie, so I just doubled it and gave it to the next person. That's the real way to do it. When someone actually takes it and likes it, that's when you double it and give it to the next person, and eventually build a business out of that, instead of becoming TikTok famous for doing the opposite of like, oh, you don't want it, so I'll double it. If someone didn't want it and you've doubled something that they didn't want it, you think the other person will start wanting it? But it's a weird phenomenon when you introduce money into the mix. You know, you feel like, oh, you're doing charitable work when you don't take the money, and someone will take the money eventually. But you don't need like $1 or $2 or $4. You just let it double up a little bit, which is quite a noble thing to do. Unfortunately, everything on TikTok is fucking fake, and everyone will take the goddamn fucking dollar when they get the opportunity to. So, yeah, it's pretty fake, you can imagine. Or America is fake. At some point, it's fake. You give me $1, I take $1, dude. I'll take it, man. I'll stop your streak immediately. And then you realize that this trend doesn't fucking work because money is always takeable immediately, yeah. I even remember a TikTok from wife Mia, where she says, I would do anything for money. And she just takes the $1. That's it. That's pretty cool. But this is just an introduction for you guys to understand the difference between Generation 1 and Generation 2, which is me, who actually understands how pathetic TikTok trends are, first of all, how pathetic TikTok is as a platform, but it's very seductive, you know. It gives you the value, the juice, just like YouTube does. But what is the core difference? The core difference is that TikTok creators are losers and YouTube creators are absolutely amazing. That's the fucking difference. The creators, the influencers themselves are completely different. Completely on different levels. Alright? Because on TikTok, these are just random people, technically, who can get some kind of fame because they did something smart or whatever. And I don't care how many times they reoccur on your feed. They are still just making 1-minute content that might give you advice or feed you some kind of ideas. But in the end, you're not spending time with them. Alright? You're not really getting to know them. You're just taking a cupcake from them and it's like, oh, thanks. And you're not actually relying on them to feed you the amount of content that you can actually consume. So, you know, TikTok is convenient, whatever. I don't know. You decide. I just give you the priming of how to look at these things. But this is not the story. The story is the one much, much darker, I would say, because we'll have to look into the darkest place in the world, which is my fucking analytics. Also, this is not family friendly. I do swear a lot, and I talk about very dark things, and you're not supposed to be a child to begin with. Go to TikTok instead. Or, if you're offended, go to TikTok instead. Let's see how many people I offended. Just one so far, so just lucky, unlucky moment. But this is lucky because it stacked 2 likes. So, that's interesting. I don't know what to make of it. I just felt like I did in fact do a good job, a cool episode. For some reason, I upload 1.5 videos a day. What an idiot, am I right? But yeah, recently I just kind of blew up again. You never know when you're gonna blow up. There's just gonna... Just a very awkward moment, I would say. Why is there 4 comments? Oh, yeah, because I replied twice. Yeah. So I can't really say anything. Oh wait, yes I can. This flaggy right there. LGBTQ is bullshit. Why do I bring this up? Because that's the bullshit that we start with, at least. So one thing you have to know about Dove Cameron is, yeah, you can check her age, and she's actually 27. Definitely by the time you're watching this episode, she is. It's like 1 month later, so there's no way you're gonna jump into this 1 month gap and type in a stupid ass comment. But she's 26 right now, and I will not celebrate her birthday, so we'll stay 26 forever. You evil bastards. This is her analytics. So she is popular since 8 years ago. 8 years ago, just grew out of nowhere into popularity. Who knows what was happening? Well, technically she has a Disney career. Alright, and the fact that she just popped into YouTube is just, like she's trying to do something. It is quite a question who is behind the production and all that stuff, what kind of team she has. But I'm not here to question that shit. I'm here to question what can we do with the content that she does have on her channel. Does it tell the story? Because technically that's all we have to work with. Yes, we could check her Instagram, whether she's cute or not, and she's not cute anymore. At least. Dove Cameron, let's prime that. Oh, Dove. Does she show the transition, basically? Because this was like 8 months ago until she decided to just darken her hair, and probably permanently. But it's like straight up before she made the music video. Well, actually 10 months ago, but it's like, no, dude. It's kind of weird. Or maybe, I'm not sure. So, I can look into like Listall. I use Listall for reference. And I actually should have collected the information. I could pause the video now and collect it. This is not exactly accurate because anyone can upload at any time. And this could be just, an older photo that just resurfaced 1 year ago. So it's labeled 1 year ago, but she could be just like much younger at this point. And it could have been a 3-year-old photo. Just resurfacing, right? It says added when, not, created when. It's a weird thing that the metadata should still exist on photos and should be easily accessible. So I'm not sure how it works right now. But I'm not gonna dig deeper. I'm just gonna look at the surface and pretend that these dates are accurate, everything is accurate, because unless she has a deep dive into Instagram story and built that, unlike Jewel, who just deleted 90% of her Instagram, essentially, after she went semi-viral in her own little bubble world, because we can bring her up. Jewel. What did you do, Jewel? Did she spike over Dove Cameron is the question. So we have to cut off this nonsense. Say past 5 years. Yep. Just a simple spike. And kind of a double spike, but then she just fades into obscurity. In fact, she actually lost following. Jewel lost following. And potentially because she was deleting her Instagram, essentially. And turning herself in kind of a similar fashion, which is like very weird. Like, what is this? Why are these things aligned to begin with? These spikes. That makes no sense to me. This is what I'm concerned about. This is the release of the boyfriend video. I could be a better boyfriend than him. And that's interesting. When did Jewel, released her girlfriend video? Something like that. I can't spell 1 year ago. So a little bit earlier. When is that exactly? Oh, very early. January 30. Alright, so because I kind of primed you guys what's going to be happening, and you see that my story is slowing down a little bit, because I'm not prepared anymore. We'll just see what happens. The evaluation begins. And after 8 evaluations, there's like these 2 low evaluations, they can be replaced. I can keep going. If the story is not over, that is, I will try and repurpose the story and see what kind of value I can squeeze. But this is one of those very interesting submissions. Alright. I want to be a second generation YouTuber. Oh, really, Dove? But she kind of counts, because she might not have a YouTube presence of her own, but her Disney career is still up in there, and she is the one introducing me to it. So she gets all of the value until I recognize someone else. Alright. She gets everything. Swoops everything. Alright, poker table, all her, because she has the hand for it. Alright, everyone who, submitted their chips to the pool, she grabs all of it. She has the higher hand. She owns it now. She owns that Disney career of like 2 shows that she was making. Obviously, she owns the Liv and Maddie or something. But she owns the other show, which is, I'll show you guys. Descendants. Descendants is kind of a weird, double-edged name, right? It could mean, to descend from a family tree or something. And get the value out of your parents, basically. They could leave you value. It's so hard to explain, right? I should ask Google what that means. But you get the general idea. But the other idea is to descend into darkness and despair and start bullshitting yourself, basically. And that's I think the true definition of what's happening. The transformation. So let's see when that happens. Oh, what a cute photo, dude. I'll definitely click for that one. Alright, we're looking for value actively here. So if there's anything that pops out that I like, for any reason whatsoever, this looks cool. Ooh, ridiculously cool. Does it have a caption? Savage. Shut the fuck up, Savage. Some kind of fucking advertisement, dude. Alright. And here it is. The ultimate transition, boys. I'm looking at the likes to see if there's like a spike around this transition, and there, kind of. This is almost like the last photo before it happens, but this is like the first photo of it happening. And this is the last technically cool photo. So the transition happens and she saved the, when it happened. September? So that's quite a while ago, actually. It doesn't look like it's a prime just before boyfriend era or whatever. And here comes the swan thing. Well, it doesn't mean anything to me, unfortunately. The only thing that it means that it, stuck around. So November 12th, she decides to scare the shit out of people of who didn't like her new image, But, most people are unsuspecting. So it's like, oh no, but why? Where's your blonde hair? It's almost like it's primed. Because now she does look like a swan. It's fucking weird. What do you mean, another one? Another one. I shouldn't look into comments. Comments are fucking trash. Comments can knock me out, man. Especially Instagram comments, which are full of spam anyways. You can do whatever you want whenever you want. There's no filter. On YouTube, you get randomly deleted if people don't like your comment, or no, the algorithm doesn't like your comment. Unfortunately, maybe the people could flag you too, but we'll never know. It's kind of weird. I want to go deeper because I still don't like the vibe. It's almost like impending doom vibe. Like, even this is annoying. Knowing the true colors that end up happening. I just don't like her destroying her blonde image. Like, oh, and that's it. 2013, very interesting. This is awkward. Wait. Ariana Grande, dude. What the fuck? What do you like about this fucking picture, dude? What is wrong? And she's the only one out of all the celebrities I'm following. There's always something wrong with her, dude. Dicts. Main addicts. What is a main addict? What the fuck is this shit? We predict beauty trends like the weather. Spread the main magic. Support artist. Alright. Just because Ariana liked it, I have to click. I don't know what I'm clicking for. So I can't click any further than that. It's weird. Now I have to double check if she liked anything else around this. This is probably the rarest thing you can get, is Ariana Grande. I think what she is actually liking here is the birth of this artist. Which now you can see how crazy this shit is. Okay. Just trying to understand or find meaning. That's the game, guys. That is the game. We'll look at the entire artist, content. Let's put it that way. If we run out of content, we're going to look into the Disney career or whatever. But because it's outside of her circle of reference, basically, of ownership, it doesn't feel right to do it immediately, right? I can look into her photos just fine, into her Instagram just fine, her channel absolutely, but going outside, I don't care where you have been, you must own something and put it on your channel somehow, one way or the other, and start stacking your own story. So maybe that's also what's happening, is she's going further and further on her own. She's losing all those good vibes at this point. So that's nice. You didn't Okay, that's fine. Tana, that's not good. You don't want to be liked by Tana, unfortunately. Oh, Laura. I do like Laura, and I do like that picture a lot. So that is confirmed, boys. No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Leah, get the fuck out of here, Leah. No one likes you, man. No Tana. Shit. Now mixed feelings, guys. Mixed. Do I follow her, though? I should. Not, because I don't... Why does she have 50 million followers? Sounds like bullshit to me, man. Like, what is so attractive? But, you know, it's a Disney princess. I should know about it. Then why does she have 2 million subscribers? You know, but she's a girl. Of course she's gonna have blah, 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 dude. Fucking Instagram girl world sucks, man. It sucks. Because it's so different from an actual value. But, you know, it's... You need the wings, and you need the body itself, and the body is YouTube, and the wings is whatever is required to fly, alright? You might have different types of wings, like a jet, you know, and you can fly with a jet. That's wings, right there, guys. So the definition of wings is not exactly fully defined, but the definition of body is quite solid of a platform of an identity. Who likes this picture? Fuck off, Tana. Get the fuck out of here. I should unfollow her for this bullshit. I should, because she's not that attractive anyways. Alright. So, I'm done with that. The Swan. Still Tana. Everywhere. I'm doing it, dude. If you show up too many times, get the fuck out of my face, dude. Are you serious? Oh, okay. I thought you, like, deleted stuff. No, she still has 1,000 posts. Bye-bye, dude. Bye-bye. Unless, maybe I should have given her a chance. Alright. Nicolette, yeah. A bunch of fucking... shit people. Jacqueline, yeah, sucking that shit garbage people. So I know who they are. But if someone, like, really relevant likes her, I don't want to take, like, good pictures, like, really good pictures. Lele, sure. This shit people, you can second all that. Yeah, I don't respect none of them. Looking good. So I'm not following her anymore. I just want to clear up my likes. Alright, my game is too important to me to get interrupted by this loser. Any magic? Simple Life reboot loading. I'll give 2 clicks for that. I do want a simple life. Whatever I play, don't mess around with that one. Alright. And obviously, she's gonna be ignorant. She will not know what happened. Why did I lost 1 follower? She will always question that moment when she lost that 1 follower. When she gets statistics like 2 years later. Why did it... No. She will definitely question if I blow up, you know? But then, like, the answer is on the internet already, so... no problem. You're welcome, basically. Anyways, get the fuck out of here. Instagram, I mean, Tana is fine. Tana is a cool person. We can summon her and delete her at the same time. 900 points is a treat. Alright. I want TanaCon too. She was on YouTube Rewind, unfortunately. As a shit reference, after all. We will never forget. That's what it means. So, let me do the ultimate vibe check and go from year to year, basically. I'm not exactly sure how to do it with the latest years, but it kind of matters a lot. Yeah, we'll see. So, I'll take some time. And while I do it, I still will evaluate things, obviously. So what's quite an interesting question to ask of who is Dove Cameron, because I got, kind of the general answer. I asked it like a joke, but people were like serious about it, and damn. Alright. That's what inspired the whole fucking episode to begin with. It's like they keep reciting, she came from Disney Channel. Everyone knows her from Disney Channel. How big is that Disney Channel that she has 50 million Instagram followers? What the hell is going on, dude? Because she doesn't have much following elsewhere, right? Yeah. Or at least, I don't know. But even, see, the real problem is that her Instagram also still kind of sucks, so it's not her Instagram itself that became popular, it's something else. So it had to came from, the past, the stack, which is, whatever this other stuff is. I'm not sure, like, it seems like she created Instagram at the same time when she started becoming popular, and who knows whether she used it or just deleted the old photos or something. So we'll never know that. It's kind of interesting. It was the lowest of lows, and then it kind of pretty high, not the highest of highs though. The highest peak is 2016 April. It had to be some kind of music video, right? We can check that out if I can find it.
Closer, Mal.
Yeah, it is a magical music video. Genie in the bottle. I'll explain it once I remind myself the vibe. Obviously, you can wish for whatever you want, but there's only one wish that, we want to hear from you is like, oh, I want to stay in society because society gives me everything I want. That's what you're supposed to want, for more wishes. But how do you get more wishes? How do you ask Genie for more wishes? Who is the fucking Genie anyways? That's the trick question. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? I'm not evaluating her right now, even though I kind of should, but I'm gonna go to sleep now. Alright. So, let's see what's up. Also now I'm realizing, Simpsons are predicting everything. I just looked into the heat level, it's 9/11, and Simpsons predict everything. Reality seems less real when you think about it. Who knows, man? What actually happens? Maybe we're just being played. The entire world is being played by everyone. We're just being lied to by everyone. That would suck, man. But there's, plenty of time for people to do that. It's just like, it's very difficult. If you actually care, you can just build your own world. You don't have to play anyone. That's nonsense, man. And it's not like by watching my YouTube videos, like I have ulterior motives at the same time. That kind of spice turns into, well, a little bit of dark lore for Markiplier or Jacksepticeye to flex. You know, oh, I have actually some interesting lore. I'm playing you guys. So it's really tough. Yeah, governments should be able to weaponize their influence by all means. But trick the entire world that's connected right now, interconnected, it's kind of tough. So you might not understand what I'm talking about, but like everything could be faked. How do we know what is truth anymore? But I shouldn't focus on that because I can't handle this concept in general. Being played, it sucks, man. But no young person wants to be played, first of all, or knows how this concept even works. And me included in that case. I just know that it's possible. Yeah. Maybe my mom is playing me. Who knows, man? It's scary, dude. It's scary to feel like you're being manipulated all the way. Like, this is the scariest feeling. By certain forces, potentially. How do you control that feeling? I would just choose to throw it in the trash, actually, because I never really get evidence for anything, so you literally can assume anything, and it will work. So why would I assume that I'm being played? I would rather assume something positive, and then ask people to prove that the opposite is true. So, yeah, why would I think negative things? Doesn't make any sense. All right, I forgot that I'm not evaluating her right now. Maybe I should just leave it after I have my sleep. See you guys then, basically. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I slept 5 hours. Yesterday I slept 3 hours. Normally it's like 10 hours. That's the norm, guys. Yeah, the norm should be like 7. Shut the fuck up, 10 hours. That's how much I sleep, man. Kind of. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but yeah, maybe. Maybe it is like 8. But now it's 4. I don't know why. In fact, like, it felt like the days are a little bit more intense. I don't know, man. Or I guess that's what happens if you watch too much porn, which is like, wait, what? Now I have to recommend porn if you don't want to sleep for too long? Because that's like the opposite. It's the opposite of what I told myself. It's like, well, if you touch yourself too much, man, you're gonna be exhausted in the end. Oh. Why is not working anymore? God damn it, dude. Anyway, so I have to continue. It's time to continue. The mugshot, am I right? Yes. You will suffer. Wait, I haven't even finished yet. I'm like 5 years, so like, you must understand, I started at 9 years. I'm kinda halfway there, but it like took me quite a long time. Oh, hi Ari. What the fuck are you doing? You're working with Nickelodeon. You're not supposed to be next to Disney princesses. It's disgusting. What is this teddy bear as well? See, that the teddy bear is what she was holding, right? In Instagram. This is fucked up, man. Stop it, Ari. See what I'm talking about? Fucking teddy bears. Is that some fucking secret cult, dude? You're not gonna hold on to your teddy bear. Me steal. Alright. So let me finish the intense vibe check, guys. Or like, no. Well, kinda, it's like the core of the video, to be honest. Some people might just clip it and send it to TikTok and see what happens. You can try. Because, everyone can see, oh, that's what she's like throughout the years. You just slap a number, and it's good to go. Nobody even needs to know who Dove Cameron is, No problem, guys. I mean, it's a Pokemon evolving over the years. What else do you want to know? Jesus Christ. Alright, now that I accelerated the process, and I kind of take every picture, I'm not sure what would happen with the profiles I already looked at. I don't want to know, it's a mess, man. Anyways, so I'm still not done, because I just like, it's just 60 pages. I have a long way to go, guys. Even though it's 2 years now. So probably everything is gonna speed up quite a bit. Wait, why did I stop, though? To show you guys this. 503. So yeah, if you cool-looking lady, you should get good points from this category. No problem. And a lot of them, if I'm just like stuck here, going through pages and pages. But I have a feeling it's gonna speed up quite a bit and become super ugly. Well, not really, because I kind of have to capture every vibe, technically. I don't really care if it's good or bad. Oh, well. Also, I have to remind you guys, it's all about checking the last 10 years of a person, more or less, and making sure they have what it takes. Well, it simply has to average out into 300 or more. Then I can actually respect the quality of the story in the end. Yes, this is a part of the story to just check the vibe, and actually, I might have to evaluate her like 3 times. So 2 times more. Oh boy, maybe, no. Please not more than that. Please. I want to spend the episode doing something else. One thing that I'm kind of now realizing, because you usually can just realize what personality someone has when you just look into their face, because there can only be 4 emotions, which is anger, sadness, shock, and you can have a big old smile, as if you're kind of laughing. I don't know. Is that... No. I don't know. There's probably a cool word for that, but I should ask AI, I guess. But I don't know. I could do the stupid thing and actually say like happy face. Oh, you don't actually get faces, which is even better, because that's also part of the personality, to not have a face. Very nice. Wait, how does the dream icon mask? It's like a smiley face, but it kind of looks happy, and that's the most annoying part. Alright. Or like satisfied. But I'm looking for like straight up fucking smiling, dude. I don't know, man. AI is not helpful either. Grin, giggling, what? I don't know, man. Any more words I could use? Yes, there's countless stupid faces. Grinning widely. Oh, that's not what I asked for. That is not what I asked for, dude. AIing with E. That's what I got. Alright, it sucks. So, you can tell she's the joyful face. Am I right? That's the one? No? The angry? Very angry? Kind of. I'm getting close. The shocked face? Hmm? It kind of looks like the combination of angry and sad, though. So the real question, is it angry and sad or just angry and shocked? We will never know, guys. We may never know. Because there has to be a combination, unfortunately. It can't just be sad. But we found it. We found the personality core, at least. The personality mask is actually a lot more complicated, I think. I don't know. It does feel like a shock, not anger whatsoever. Like, it's so sad that it's self-annoyed face, you know. Like, if you try to recreate it, you start opening your eyes like, I'm so fucking sad, I want to kill myself. You don't even understand, man. Please end me. And then she dyes her hair, and it does include the word die, so I don't know. Technically, that's a cool range, right? But this is like cringe, and this is like, I don't care face. Not an angry face. Kind of upset face. But I don't know, dude. There's no way. There's no way I can go deeper than what I currently know at this point. Anyone can make any kind of face, you know, that's the problem. But they're kind of limited. It's so funny. They just have these limitations. They can't escape their own emotional bubble, basically, of personality or whatever. If we get flooded, there's only one escape. Alright. Sort by views. Now, the game is a lot more difficult, if you can tell why. Because now I have to look into the years and hope I find year 1 and I actually like the picture. It's so stupid, I get it, man. I can do this. I can, 1 years. And you don't get that? Because it doesn't exist? There's like a different amount of spacing. Because it has to like cover this whole space, which is kind of fucking lame. Like, what was the point of that? Now there's probably not a space here and it cannot even find anything. Let's see what happens. 8 years. Alright, let's see if we find... Yeah, it works. It works. So, now we're looking for 1 years ago. Or months. Or months. I don't know how to check for multiple things, unfortunately. Wait, you telling me I have to constantly do this? Oh, I just click Control F. Still nothing. Oh. Why did you miss that one? Oh, yeah. I am so stupid. year, 1 year. My grammar is impeccable, guys. So 1 year was actually not breaking through, which is fine, because that's not how things stack. And then, so I probably made like 2 mistakes while doing this. There's 2. And, they kind of suck ass. 5. Sucks ass. Nope. Kind of. This one is actually older. Have to keep an eye on that as well. And, oh, it was 2, and they both suck ass. Now I'm getting concerned, dude. Now I'm very concerned. We're gonna get the good vibes 1 year ago. I am not disappointed in her. I'm disappointed in people who fucking flooded the whole thing with garbage, man. And I have to use like really crazy tools. So I should give her like you know, a hug of 2 points. Hold on, babe. Everything is gonna be all bad. So close, man. I guess I'll take this one. This one is also close, but on the bad side. Nope. Nope. Sucks ass. 7, guys. Wow. Oh, Joker. Of course I'll take that one. Why didn't you just say so? Oh, pink hair as well. Alright. So that's 3 vibes. Yeah, I'm really not excited. Now let's see if how long do we have to dig to get to the year? Is it 30? Almost there. Still sucks. There's still probably plenty of flooding. Oh. Yeah, we're not... I don't know, dude. Okay, the boyfriend era. Okay, I get it. Here you go. So, 45. I should be able to do it, but, like, it's still flooded like crazy, man, with crap. I'll give 3 points for this nonsense. What kind of nonsense? Well, look it for yourself, alright? Joker phase. She's still blonde, am I right? Past Joker phase. Not blonde anymore. That's it. Game over, guys. What are you hiding from, dude? Yeah. That sucks, but, you know, it tells a weird-ass story. That, I don't get it, but, like, I guess it's a joke? Please? Is that what it means? It's just a joke, right? To get my attention. We have to dare to be ourselves, however frightening or strange that self may prove to be. Yeah, like, stop flooding. Stop flooding, dude. I see what you did there, and nobody likes that. Alright? Questmaker is a cool dude, but this guy is a piece of junk, man. So don't be yourself. Yeah, like, what is this, man? You take every single frame of boyfriend video where she shows her face or something, and you think that's okay? You think you can flood me with that shit? It hurts, man. We're just gonna skip this evaluation. The last evaluation, just skip it. Nah, I'm not doing that one. Fuck this shit. It's not her fault at this point. It's like, it's actually like perfect and magical simply because, that's how she's being treated right now by the collectors themselves. Fantastic, dude. What are you collecting? Toilet paper? Scraps? Off the floor? Very... Now I'm just like prone to just skip everything, unfortunately. I could like look into votes. I don't know. It's so weird. I definitely cannot even do the sort by views, because I will not find anything. I can show you guys it's impossible. It's not gonna work, guys. Months, nothing. Next page. Months, nothing. We can go to page 7, months. Months, nothing. 10 months, nothing. Alright, you see the pattern. I'm not a fucking stupid person. Nothing. 1! Finally! Congratulations, you made it. Where is it? Oh, look. People like this one. A reflection. Is she fucking naked? That's some vibe right there, dude. I'll take that one. Just weird. The weirdest shit ever, dude. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is this shit? 2 points for that one. Oh wait, I decided not to give points, remember? 1, guys. Now I'm excited, dude. Fucking like supervillain. There you go. The supervillain phase. I'll take that one. I don't know. Nice. Now I'm excited, actually. Alright, next page. Nothing. Obviously. As it should be. 1. Oh, yeah, I do like that one. It's just like a weird one, because that's still her blonde face, so that's nice. I guess. I could evaluate this whole thing in a way that, because I'm now excited. Maybe it's fine. 1, 2, 3, and a bonus point. Alright. That was the thingy? No? That looks cool too. But it doesn't look like it's from the year. I don't know, man. Nothing. Oh. And kind of fine, I guess. Yeah, kind of fine. I want attention now. Yes, shut up, Miley Cyrus. Okay, whatever. You know what else it reminds me of? Someone making a Reputation album, but actually looking uglier because of that. Only Taylor can do that the right way. So we know she's worse than Taylor. But you know what else I'm being reminded of constantly? And I just have to take it, How did I miss this one? This not okay, dude. I don't like calling it pajama, though, because, like, how do I even say it properly? What is it? 6 years ago. How the fuck did I miss this one? Am I evil now? Myself? Like, she looks like Poppy, dude. I wouldn't be able to even tell the difference at some point. Like, this photo is so weird. I want to, like, put them side by side, and it will creep me out. You bet, guys. Do they share the same personality? Because usually that's what happens. We'll see, guys. I want to put them side by side. Let's bring it up right now, because it's, you know, a magical moment. Although, yeah, whatever. Yeah, look at the super villain look. Fantastic. Let's see if we can bring up Poppy. I mean, why didn't I just ask? Look like celebrities. Pretty cool. A little bit smaller eyes. But, yeah. Both of them have the dark phase. Look. Dove Cameron looks like Dove Cameron. What? Alyssa McKay did? That's kind of it, though. That's just one picture. Fucking sucks, man. Oh. See? She looks like Selena Gomez, obviously. There you go. We figured it out. No, I don't want to do too much work. Let's continue nonsense. The funny thing is, I probably flicked through like 50 pages anyways. So like, what was the point of filtering? I don't get it, man. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot. So I'll punish myself. Should I? Should I care? I want to see what happens, dude. I'll just flick through all the pages anyways. Just to punish myself for being an idiot. I guess in this case, it's like fair, right? If someone hates you and floods your shit or doesn't appreciate you, well, it's your fault then. I'm sorry, dude. What the fuck is this shit? Jesus Christ. The style as well, like, Jesus. Who is doing this? Who is selling you clothes at this point? Just walk around naked, you look a lot better, dude. And we can do it, guys. We can actually start the rewind. Overtime, boys. The juice part that everyone cares about. For the very first time. 9 years. Which technically kind of means 2012, so let's say that. 2012. Alright. 2013. Live in Maddie, okay. 2014. I like the cat ears. Oh, that's 2015, actually. I love this photo. This looks cool, too. 2016. Oh. This is pretty cool. The teddy bear is pretty cool. What the fuck is this, dude? Whoever gave it to you, you gotta punch them in the face, dude. It's a long phase. Wait, oh yeah, never mind. This is not bad. This could be useful. 2017. pink hair, purple hair. She has to be on the show. Look at the options, guys. Which brush? Which brush do I use? Ooh, chromatic or something. Yeah, I had to, do a close-up. What is this X thing? Is this sponsorship from Opera GX? 2018. Yeah, she's doing science or doing a social experiment. How people gonna react to black hair, guys? To goth style. Very interesting. Still pretty normal. Kind of. This kind of a wipe kill for me. It's like, now she's old. It's disgusting. 2019. It's such a weird, like, what is this makeup? Who put this fucking orange thing in? It's ridiculous, dude. Also, of course, now you're what you legal now? You have been legal for like 8 years. Should have said vote earlier, am I right? No, of course it doesn't matter. Oh, she didn't said vote. Alright. Also, it could just say note. Alright, we don't know. We don't know, because it's cropped over here. And yes, you see, like, there's no line, but there's like no line here either, okay? E does not have a line. So maybe it's just the disconnected, it's just a note. Alright. It looks like vote, but she's trying to fool you guys. And I will not be fooled because I watch Fool Us, okay? That's where I get fooled. I will not be fooled this time. 2021. Nah, the vibes are pretty sad. And then there's good introduction to good old 2022, boys. Just good old nasty shit. Oh, this is not it. This is from another place and time, and I really like it, guys. But this is actually normal, but like, we know this is not 2022. We just got lucky, guys. This is cool. Like, her hair is a little bit different, but I don't know. Maybe I just found another shade of black, and I think it's actually cooler, because it's not black anymore. All right, this is like a really cool. I don't know what she's cosplaying, but the last time she cosplayed, she was like Joker, right? So now it's like actually really cool. But it's not like she's using black hair, the style that she has. She had to dye everything. I like it. Like, the cool style is like really awesome. So maybe she's finding some kind of value, and I'm not too upset about current year. But now I think I got you excited for what's gonna happen next year. Am I right? That's the cool part. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna like make another overtime episode just for Dove, just to recap or something. How am I gonna stack this whole thing? Well, there is a way to stack it. You just make a short episode, short update, and make a playlist and squeeze it right in between the first episode and the second episode. It's very simple, guys. It's not rocket science. Now, I will look through this and evaluate, because there were times when I stopped and I maybe saw something new or needed to say something. So I will reevaluate this whole thing. We can stop at 306. No problem. And this is where the story begins. Alright, so what do you think his boyfriend is about? Right? The song Boyfriend. Well, she's kind of indicating the queer stuff, meaning that she's now a part of a rainbow Nazi community, which we have to eliminate. Alright, I'll just pretend like she's infiltrating, nothing too serious. You can tip your toes for a year or two and explore your sexuality or whatever. But she didn't really indicate anything beyond that. It's like, oh, I just have queer feelings, not really sexuality related or anything. If she has pronouns on her Instagram, we have to remove 3 points. So, double check, guys. She, her, boys? She, her, indeed, boys. So, fuck you, Dove. Fuck you. You're getting wrecked for that one. You're gonna start... Oh. That's a cool... What happened? How is this even possible? Alright. We just broke the... Oh, yeah, I probably hit the 0, basically. Yeah, that's where we're gonna start. Don't freak out, this number is not as big as you think. It's just minus 3 clicks in general. Alright, so Listal adventures are over. Thank you, Listal, for sponsoring me. In fact, I want to check now. She's gonna get a really big, juicy paycheck for this one. Every single picture is gonna give her plenty of value. 76. We triangulate 76. We get 11. And we link Dove with Listal 11 times. 11%. She gets 38 points. Not a big paycheck, but it accumulates over time. You know, a link is a serious thing, I would say. Alright. Let's now get into her channel. So, I hope I said it, but I don't want to go and explore much else. However, I will watch The Genie in a Bottle first, as I intended, before I went to sleep, and try and explain this thingy. The 6 years ago adventure that made her the most viral ever. Alright, the Genie in a Bottle moment. There's also this spike, which we also have to acknowledge, I would imagine. So, and was this still 2016? Unfortunately, it was 2015. So, let's see if we can find that.
Go.
So, let's start with that. Dove Cameron put her whole soul and body into this masterpiece. And you put a whole soul and body into this fucking comment. Did you? I don't see it, man. You can't... You're not allowed to be hypocritical, you little piece of shit. Alright? See, that's why I don't read comments. Alright? It just doesn't matter, unless you readjust your comment accordingly. Or even notice that you got 11,000 likes, man. Who gets 11,000 likes? Just for posting a comment. You know? 11 months ago, by the way. Which is fucking also mind-blowing. Did you upload it, What is this nonsense? Missing Cocan. Oh. And Nicki Minaj? Very nice. Very nice. We double click. I still don't know what I'm dealing with. If only. I have no expectations. Let's just listen. God damn it! Why is it such a short song? When I get copy striked. Anyways, when the magical runs out, you know, like it seems like it's running out, or they need to punch highlights out of her hair, and she's back to blonde. It's very easy that, or lowlights actually, because highlights would mean like there's like it's not black, it's something else. It's a colorful color, but yeah. Scott Pilgrim forever, guys. It will save our lives if we just submit our souls to Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I really don't know what it's all about. If it's just, I don't know, man. It's just confusing, dude. It's just that one part that I can understand, like, will you still love me if the magic runs out? Yeah, sure. Sure, nobody's gonna love you at that point. But I'm gonna notice, maybe. No, not even that. Well, who knows? It's a weird one, actually. All right. So we don't care about this spike. We definitely care about this stuff. We could check this out because this is quite a spike in comparison, right? Not in comparison to the highs and lows or whatever, but like it's just a contrast here. So we could look into 2019 as well. This one is not big enough. I don't care, guys. I don't care what you guys think. I'll leave up to you guys.
Be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle.
Oh. You want me to pay something? I don't know, man.
If you wanna be with me.
Oh, I can make your wish come true, okay. Yeah, it's all cool and stuff. Alright. Technically, I probably didn't introduce you guys to the realm of colors. Did anything changed? No, I want to summon something else. No, bait is not good, man. Oh shit. What have I done? Narrow, sure. It's gonna grow up to be a big boy. There's 4 categories, alright? I probably did not explain it. So, I'm making a list of 100, top 100. And so will everyone else who I invite, and then everyone else who they invite. And then the last batch is gonna go to the Shadow Realm, which they could succeed, but like we don't have that much confidence in them, nor they should care about it that much, you know, because they didn't care so far. There's always a chance to get out of the Shadow Realm, or you're just very, very, very unlucky, but you like you just knew what to do to escape. You know, being booted out of Generation 2. Alright? So that's the ticket. That's the golden ticket, basically. You get 100 golden tickets, or legendary tickets, from me directly. Then you get 100 golden tickets from everyone else, which does include me again, because I am also in top 100. So I will also be giving 100 golden tickets, and then everyone gets 100 active tickets, and then so basically you have like 100 legendaries, 10, 100, 10,000 golden, then a million active people. So you can imagine what Well, what a million active people looks like, it's not all gonna be just influencers. You can imagine like 10,000 influencers that, matter. Kind of makes sense, right? 10,000 you can track quite well. And there's just gonna be 100 legendary ones. Or you can knock me out and steal my crown as a YouTube CEO if you want to try that. I don't know if that's going to be easy to do, but I am working full time after all. And I'll have plenty of time to knock you out before you do me. And I'll already have a head start and all that shit. Maybe you can send a message to MatPat. Maybe he has some free toilet time where he doesn't have to take care of his wife and a kid, and a channel and his sanity, and he's getting old now, so he's easily punchable. He's the only person who even says, "Oh, I would like to be YouTube CEO." Yeah, sure. Maybe next life. Anyways, so that's the only competition I see, and I don't see that. I don't see it whatsoever. I definitely don't see competition in people trying to make YouTube Rewind, so I guess I grabbed a little bit more. Alright? I grab Susan by the milkers. Yeah. She will love that. Clip that part. Quote me on that one. By the milkers. Anyways. Yeah, I love that. I love it. Lovey-dovey, man. Actually, that's a sponsorship, boys. Lovey-dovey, boys. From Tara themselves. Who's Tara? The Sugar-Free Girls. And this is actually a good song. Lovey-dovey, boys. I'll sell her to Dove Cameron, basically. She's now gonna own it. Or co-own it. I'm not gonna sell full. Lovey-dovey, boys. Welcome. This is probably the first time this ever happened as well, so congratulations. Again, I could play this, and I know the funny thing is the Sugar-Free is also kind of copyrighted and licensed, but I didn't get the strike, I just get the claim. I didn't have to take down my YouTube Rewind or mute it. So far, I'm safe, but I don't want to. Just listen it for yourself, guys. I'm sorry. It's so good, man. Oh my god. I can't really. You gotta like skip here and watch till here, and that's. You can't really replace this video, unfortunately. Unless you make a director's cut version, boys. Alright. Dove Cameron might actually make it through. It's looking pretty, simple, actually. Very simple. I don't know what would happen if I try to go over time with a dude, but a dude, well, they don't have hot pictures, you know. I wouldn't rewind their vibes, you know. That's kind of lame. What if I type Listal Andrew Tate? That's the only dude I know, guys. 5 pictures. That's it, boys. One dude uploaded 5 pictures. You just don't get the vibe that way, and you shouldn't. Like, guys have plenty of time to just work on videos instead of actually work on how they look like. Fuck that shit. So it's gonna be a different approach entirely. Also, it has been a long time, but Dove actually is green already. Just saying. Welcome to the green territory. Still not good enough. You're, well, kind of okay. Now it's kind of okay, because purple and yellow means that you're top 100. Green is like you're close enough, so you get a golden ticket at least, right? Very likely. It's not guaranteed though. Honestly, I liked If Only a little bit more. In fact, there's probably a good remix for If Only, and I will definitely check it out. If there's no remixes for a 200 million viewed video, I'm very scared that I just got copy claimed. And you were not able to see anything whatsoever. I am very scared. The only thing I found is like a Nightcore version, which is not a remix. It's just a Nightcore version, guys. That sucks. That's garbage. No remixes, boys. Alright. Yeah, or you just didn't see anything, guys. You might not have seen anything. No, I just... That's copyright for you guys. That's the adventure of copyright. You may never know what happens next. You may be punched in the face. You might be, thrown in the ditch. Your entire channel might disappear. You might be just completely fine and unharmed. It's like, oh, nothing happened. It's like dealing with really evil people. Sometimes they care about you, and sometimes they don't. So, or sometimes they just like make fun of you, and you're very uncomfortable in that case. Copyright is awesome. All right. If that's the analogy of copyright, like we have to change something, right? Something, or we'll just punch YouTube in the face and ask, are we gonna get copyright striked? What are the chances, guys? What do the clouds say? Are these lightning clouds, or this is just fine? Just give me a percentage point. Not even give me whether it's copyrighted or not. Give me a percentage point of what is the likelihood I'm gonna get striked and claimed and unable to use the footage whatsoever. That's what I want, guys. Alright, copyright clouds. A feature 36. The video is coming, guys, no problem. The chance to be struck. Yeah. Like, no one wants to touch that content if there's a chance to get struck by lightning. No one wants to be under those clouds, unfortunately. So thank you, Dove. But yeah, who you meant to be? You meant to be copy striked. That's who you meant to be. I'm sorry, dude. We're talking about bullshit here, and I just got vibed out. Shit. Like, what else? What else is gonna say? She has to be something? Maybe on my top 100 list. But because this is the first episode, it's gonna stack very well, and she's probably successful now. By the time you're watching this video, whatever. However, it doesn't fucking matter. Because life is a lot scarier and uglier than it might look like from the first steps of the baby. Because I can say like, oh, I'm in love with all these people and I like what they have on YouTube and people like them too. And then some fucking army of idiots come out of the fucking woodworks. And whatever I meant with that. And they just started harassing me. And then they win. They take all the 100 spots, top 100, 100 legendaries, and they're all just random people who just fucked with my mind a little bit better than a celebrity could. You know, I don't know what to anticipate, because a lot of things are possible, and while shit is happening and it's not solidifying, I can't stop. We won't stop. I can't stop. Yeah, as long as there's a wrecking ball, we can't stop, dude. There's changes happening. I can't stop, dude. As long as there's changes happening, major changes, as long as there's like at least 20 spots being swapped out from top 100 the next year, right? There's 20 changes, something like that. 25 could be a juicy number too. But this is really cool, right? This means you can also manipulate time itself in order to knock me out eventually, just completely. There's ways to basically manipulate me quite well. However, again, things are solidifying up there, and it's going to get harder and harder to achieve the sort of influence against me that would make me change my mind. So I really am curious what's going to happen. If only I didn't have a perfect plan, guys, for everything. Literally everything. Hours and hours of entertainment, guys, for you. And this is just the first episode. So now, unfortunately, we have a little bit of background for Boyfriend. It's unfortunate because it's just completely vibe-shattering bullshit to bring up some queer shit. Where did that came from? From what kind of asshole? But now, because of Tara, we can just pretend that this was a zombie apocalypse, and people have convinced her to change her vibe and promote this nonsense. I'll vibe check again, but that is the idea, basically. Oh, look, Snakia. She actually shares personality with Taylor Swift. Exactly, I believe. It has to be exactly. They look kind of different, but the way I see it, they share. So the snake thing is kind of, interesting. The funny thing about this stuff is that I have done Overtime episode 0, technically. The interlude. Can you guess when I made one? Yeah, Jewel, okay? So if you want to know exactly how it works, just, watch how I burn Billie Eilish. Because I go through their history and compare. It's a full-on battle. So, technically that's an overtime episode, a double overtime episode for two people at once. I should have probably put it in a playlist as well, when there is one. Again, you must understand this is not a song blowing up and impressing everyone. It's just the first upload that makes any sense from Dove Cameron, so everyone, flocked in to see what happened. Why did Dove turn into a crow? Slow burn? Yeah, the Boyfriend just sucks ass. It has no meaning whatsoever besides that she got attacked by zombies. She had to do something. That's actually her superpowers, but I'm not gonna explain until there's an anime out, okay? Until people want to make anime of the shit that I'm doing in my head, basically. The first few covers sucks ass, so obviously it didn't blow up. Let's see what the last 3 songs are. Girl Like Me, Bad Idea, Breakfast. Now, it is quite a mystery if she had enough time to react to what was happening, Because I'm sure she get some kind of nasty stuff happening. Let's look at the 3 top comments. Harvest, boys. What I'm gonna do, not grab your wrist. You know exactly what you're doing for women and for this sapics. Can you shove sapics in your translator? I'll do it, guys. It doesn't mean anything, as we figured. Love you for it. What a song. Nothing controversial, as it should be. Never knew it sang like that. I always saw her as a Disney kid. This is a masterpiece. No, it's not really a masterpiece. Female gaze. For anyone who has been confused what that means. What? Shut the fuck up, man. Notice how it's sensual and sexy without being vulgar and overly sexualized. It's not sexual whatsoever, dude. It could be about sexuality. That's true. Not sexual, though. Unless grabbing by people's wrist and then doing more non-consensual things is sexual related or whatever. No, it's violence. Okay, so shut the fuck up. Bad vibes are just violence, man. I don't want it. There's more focus on the face, eye contact, aesthetic, creativity, and pain in my ass. Breast and butts, we usually see with a typical male gaze. What the fuck are you talking about? Holy shit, and people like this stuff. Amazing. From a person who has 1 subscribble in the end. Alright. So, how do you get the vibe from a comment like that? Well, you get the vibe because you don't give a fuck, man. You just don't give a fuck, man. Who said it, at least. You don't care. But it does matter, like, 50% of what is being said is like, who said it? So this is, again, why I don't read comments. I'll give 2 clicks as a hug, but there's nothing controversial, so I actually don't like that, if there's nothing controversial. That means people didn't give her enough pressure. But you know what the funny thing is? You will never find a top 3 comments to be controversial. Never, ever, ever in your life. Maybe you will never even find it in your life whatsoever. You'll be lucky to find anything controversial in the comments. If not, they not just get flagged or deleted or whatever. So, you know, at least they're not going to be liked. Alright? Because they make people think, why do I like it that much, though? Why am I the only one? Because I'm a fucking representative, dude. It's completely different. I'm a, like, representative of representatives at this point. Because that's what influencers are. They represent quite a lot of people, or what other people want, but I'm on top of that right now. And people have to stop me if they want to change representation, potentially. Or knock me down a little bit and turn me into an influencer. Fuck that shit. I'm way higher than that at the moment on my throne. So try and stop me, guys. 354. Looking decent. However, these 2 evaluations, or maybe there's more? I think there's 2, because I reset the video. So these are pretty low, but I didn't know what I was doing. But that's just, you know, that's not an excuse. We just need 10 evaluations, then we can start replacing these bad numbers with the good ones. It's that simple. But if the story is over, I'll have to say goodbye to Dove. And hope that she made it. You know, the 500 looks pretty juicy. Everything seems around 300. So it looks like this is not going to be a bump in the road whatsoever. Yeah, I don't like that. I know what she's talking about because she's a fire element. But I know someone who eats you for breakfast, too. So, no problem. She will never reach me anyways. And if she tries, the massacre ensues. So I'm safe, guys. She's probably not talking to me anyways. It would be an interesting AI tool if it was a copyright breaker tool, which like just morphs the song just enough so it doesn't sound the same way and it can't be picked up anymore. But the video will be picked up, so it's really tough, and you will get striked anyways, because people will know that what are you doing? It's pretty obvious. But AI could, you know, mess up the video too a little bit. It's still pretty easy to figure out, but you know that's we can taste it. You know, we can taste the exit out of this copyright bullshit. You're gonna show me power? Look at the flickering beat. Oh, it's flickering, guys. Why is it flickering? Show me power like that, exactly. Nah, vibe check, boys. No. I paused it in the wrong moment. I just wanted to say, like, yeah, the flickering of a bee is more like a glitchy thing that you would do in, if you created a terrible model of something. But fuck that, this is evil, man. This is just evil. You see, this screenshot, you can just post it as a meme. In fact, I will post it as a meme for the future. Dove Cameron says, I eat boys. Very well done, Dove. Very good. I agree. Like, I get it, the breakfast has, like, this weird effect. Glitchy effect, but, like, they literally created a glitch to do the effect. They didn't, like, force the effect in some kind of interesting way. They're just, like, it's so sloppy, lazy, fucking, let's put in the glitch, and it's gonna look glitchy, and it's gonna mean something. Because it's breakfast, guys. Yeah, yeah. Talk about power. Shut the fuck up about power. You can't do modeling for yourself. I'm sorry, dude. I could do a little bit of hunting, obviously. Like what you see right here. If there's no reply, I'll take it. I'll take it, boys. It's too late now. I watched her interview on Genius, and you didn't get a reply. And I fell in love with her. Dove is such a genuine, sweet person. The world needs more people like her. I watched it too, guys. I didn't feel like she was a genuine, sweet person. Alright? And I'm glad she's getting the recognition she deserves. Yeah, that's a good thing, I guess. I'm glad she is free to create music she wants. Sure. You know, there's a bad way to do it, and there's a good way to do it. I was interested in Dove Cameron because everyone was, and if she made actually cool stuff and didn't change her vibe from whatever, from the really cool looking thing into this black goo, you know, don't change your vibe, and I'll follow you, no problem. Just keep posting stuff. Doesn't have to be all music related. But I'm sure, people run out of ideas by now, so it has to be music related. I'm sorry. And I probably will not click on that if it's music related, but it's not that important, it's like a secondary thing. It's like behind the scenes of some song or something. I'm not gonna click on that, unfortunately. So you gotta be creative on that one. You gotta create like a series. That's probably the clickiest thing ever. Some weird series that you're running on your channel that is just so weird, but it can just capture you eventually, right? It will start capturing people eventually. So, and it's always there. You always see it pop up, and you're like, what is this? And it's over. It's the moment you get answered that question, you have the opportunity to just grapple someone with that series, like play Happy Wheels. Even that could be, it's just the bottom line, but it's still that simple. Play Minecraft, play Happy Wheels. I don't know, dude. It's very simple. I love Femi, nothing's gonna happen when I Google this, okay? I don't trust this guy. I do not trust this guy. By the way, Happy Wheels, 3 clicks on that one. Oh, something did happen. Okay, it does have experience on something. Vibes, dude. Shove your vibes in the ass. Thank you for, all this amazing content. Well, I'm here to challenge your love. Let's see what you say to that. Alright. And Broken Heart. Easy, boys. And I will not say anything else, even though I should explain myself, but, I'm an asshole. What do you expect me to say? Also, I'll give myself some ignorance points in case nothing happens, and they just ignore the message for some reason. That would be weird, right? Bad idea. We got ourselves some bad ideas. I'll click for that one. And finally, well, we should eat some breakfast, too. Why are we stopping here? Am I right? Whoever actually cares about the lyric video, let's put it that way, because this is the meme video as well. Let's hunt. I really love Dove Evolution. Then you gonna hate my video, because I also... No. I made a video about Dove's Evolution, I think. I think it's... Oh, I think, yeah. I think. It's actually a quote I didn't use. It's really incredible how she can express what she feels in her song, and I feel she is more free now than before. I think she is very free when she is expressing something I call puke. Gotta do what you gotta do. Thumbs up, boys. Puke is also self-expression, And now she's free than ever before. Here you go, boys. Do you like my style? One more. This was amazing! Dove somehow found a way to create a song that was not only very catchy, but also caught me off guard with this comment. Had an important message of female empowerment. Thank you. Eating boys is not female empowerment, unfortunately, because they bite back. Oopsies. Oh, no. Don't do that, girls. Do not eat boys for breakfast, unfortunately. Not a good power empowerment. So, yeah. But it's very entertaining. I'll give it 3 clicks. Very nice stuff. I love where this is going. Finally! Unfortunately, we have to cut it short, am I right? And that means it's gonna be a goddamn 0. 0 from me. The final score is gonna be 0. 0 is a 0. You gotta upload more. You gotta try harder. I don't know, man. I can still continue evaluation past this point, but it will be very difficult, in fact. You know, every single year I will try and look back and see if I can update what happened, because it's very entertaining, I would imagine. So, I might even have to, like, start after, like, the other half of the year, just start doing that. Because it would take, like, 3 months to recap 100 people, you know, that sort of stuff. Maybe a little bit less time than that. Maybe, like, 50 people, because not everyone needs a recap, necessarily. Or they just get it automatically. So this is very interesting to me. Just the start of this series is, like, very fascinating stuff. And the girl like me. The finale, boys. Or is it? We could still scrape off some crap from her Instagram or Disney reputation stuff. And there's actually more background noise just straight up from Disney, you know. Also, we didn't check 2019, which we have to do before we do this, alright? 2019. What happened, Dove? What happened? 3 years ago, once upon a time? Okay. Probably the best way to do this is view count. We check view count and then oh, yeah, looking good, So the most viewed is Night Falls, which I've seen, and so I don't have to see it ever again. But Dove Cameron is here. It says here, do what you gotta do. Did I just said that myself?
Oh, please.
You gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta vomit. That's what I said. Do what you gotta do. Vomit as hard as you can. As long as you turn things around, Dove, and it does not turn into a vomit eventually, you have something inside you that's actually valuable, you know? And not just a vomit generator. That's not very valuable to society, unfortunately. I guess we can check the 2 other songs too, because it's really hard to tell which one actually is valuable. It's kind of a, you know, a rejection video, because this guy looks a little bit too evil, so that's nice. Maybe she doesn't have a vomit generator after all. Very good. It's not good to be bad. Unfortunately, you don't see the title as... The title should just be in the fucking middle of the screen, dude. Like, is YouTube that fucking retarded at this point? I'm just realizing. And this... Ah, man. I'm sure they're gonna see this video. YouTube is gonna see this video, because, this is annoying. Titles should go to the middle of the screen. Other things could too. You know, just not just titles, but like the important stuff, like the channel. Just straight up slapped in the middle. Channel logo, channel name. Gotta redesign this whole fucking nonsense. If the like button is cooler than subscribe button, I don't know, dude. You did something wrong too. You did something wrong. I'll just name it what it is, man. like button is flashier than subscribe. Now it's just racism at this point. Discrimination against subscribe button. I understand discrimination against dislike, but no problem there. But like button gets this flashy animation. Alright. And subscribe button goes from red to just straight up colorless, basically. That's the transformation we're going through. I mean, YouTube is going through worse transformations than Dove Cameron. While vomiting on herself, technically. So, no problem there, guys. 3 clicks. Final review, boys. 416. Final review. Looking good. Dove Cameron is, you know. But, if there's too many reviews, then it matters what kind of score you get beyond 300. 300 is it's a very good benchmark, I would say. Because I've checked it out multiple times already. 300 seems very much a perfect number for me. What is good is to like make mistakes and clean them up eventually. Eventually, being bad is just gonna destroy your life. Bad is kind of like the best definition of bad is a falling star. It's like that's a really bad star. It's like it's losing all its powers, but maybe it's doing what it wants to do. You know, if that's what you want to do. But that's bad, technically, and that's kind of what Dove Cameron is doing. But she's like falling star and made a YouTube channel about her falling, which is a very weird thing to do. You know, without priming or anything, it's just like, oh, now we're falling, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Afterwards, after the fact. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people found out when she did covers, you know, and were able to subscribe. There's probably like 10,000 people, a very much handful. Alright. It's kind of funny, I shouldn't have clicked on this video, but because it slapped Dove Cameron on the thumbnail, it just kind of works. So that's fine. It has to like slap her name, because this didn't do it. No, I'm not clicking Once Upon a Time, dude. When did I fucking see this video, dude? When did that happen? I want to know. This red little shit shouldn't be a red little shit. I'm sorry. It should be a button that, you know, explains more stuff of when I watched it, how many times I watched it. Fuck your red little fucking line, dude. Shove it up your ass, dude. How much time I've watched it. You can do a lot more cooler stuff. I love that red line you have there. But you can do so much better. Just like you know. You can click on I button and it's like, you watch this 3 times. And first time you watched it, like 3 years ago or whatever. All these nitty gritty details. That's the juice, man. That's the juice I want. I want to collect this sort of data for myself, man. That would be fucking fantastic. It would be nice that, like, if you actually owned data and not YouTube owns your data or whatever. But they have to, like, double check and all that shit, so that's just a dream. Double click. What is this Born Ready? I want to get the vibe. I'm probably not going to listen to the whole thing. Oh yeah, it probably was copy claimed, because everything is copyrighted. All of this shit. If only it's for some, well, Espanol boys. You guys are lucky, man. You motherfuckers are lucky. How does the voice sound like in Espanol?
Something brave.
But it's not copyrighted. They didn't. Oh, of course it wouldn't. They wouldn't change the song. Why did I even assume that? Alright, one kiss. Give me. Wait. I've seen it because it's the stupid Spider-Man movie thing, right? And more? Marvel Rising. Why are you rising? You were asleep? I do not remember that. So let's do one kiss and finally the ultra finale, because, well, she's not gonna come out dry completely. But if I run out of material, I guess I could just mindlessly double check her Instagram, but that's like lowest of the lows, man. And no, I will not check her TikTok. I had enough of TikTok. I'm traumatized. It's not good for my mental stability. I can watch random TikToks, but using a search bar or actually watching someone's profile on TikTok, forget about that one. All right, just forget about it. Technically, I'm kind of obligated to like get one interview, check one interview, at very least. Like, see what kind of questions she gets, and then breaks down her Disney career. Oh, coming out. Yeah. You just came out to vomit. That's what I believe happened. Vomit on Rainbow Nazis. Very nice. Because again, the most awesome part is that if you portray being queer as dark and gloomy and stupid, I guess that's what it is. That's what Jewel is doing as well. She's dark and stupid and gloomy. Because now she's gay, apparently. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Rainbow Nazis are losing their credibility quite a bit. After all, I am calling them Rainbow Nazis now, and not LGBT poop. Poop. It's a poop. Also, if anyone asks if someone has a suspicion that you might be LGBTQ or whatever, well, that's not a good priming actually, because then I get punched in the face. All right, let me prime this, because this was one of the magical moments I want to recreate. Oh, you speak out. Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, I guess there's no priming. If you just ask, like, oh, do you want to be gay, Selena?
Wouldn't wanna be anybody else.
But it's so funny that it just doesn't work, doesn't it? I wouldn't want to be anybody else, guys. Obviously, she means doesn't want to change. But it's so funny. I wouldn't want to be anybody else, guys. I'm gay now. Very nice, Selena. See, that's how you do it. In 5 seconds. The Vine times, boys.
For the villain who is the main character. Because doesn't that just represent all of us? You know, the villain is the most interesting, complex, and the most deeply feeling of any film. And any
What is she talking about? A film?
endeavor.
Oh, I guess. Oh, it's so cool to be a villain, but you get punched in the face. It's pretty sad what happens as a consequence. I'm sorry, dude. But I'm so cool and different from everyone else. Yeah, because you got punched in the face. That makes you different, but it's like, I'm sorry, dude. And also, you're gonna have to clean up all the puke. I see a lot of puke around here. Not sure how you're gonna do it. It seems pretty disgusting. But, making an apology video is even more gross sometimes when you realize, oh, there's a lot of puke. Will you guys force me to make an apology video? How? I don't have millions and millions of fans that defend me. If you're just gonna force me to do something, I won't do it. It's just that simple.
Villain deserves to be the main character, I think.
A punchline may be, but not the main character, unfortunately.
Same-sex love deserves
She says this was very scary.
more representation in general, representation in art and in media. Speaking as somebody who is bi, I didn't want my...
How do we know that you're bi? Did you buy something? Mm-hmm. What kind of relationship do you have that gives you the right to say bi? You have to have 2 relationships to say bi. Oh, it's a tough one, man. I'm representing bi. You know what I'm representing? Unicorns and rainbows. How do I do that? I guess I don't need evidence for that, unfortunately. I can just say it. Alright? I can just, promise you guys. I promise you guys. In the future, I'm gonna show, more and more love towards unicorns and rainbows. But this is where I start. I start with the intention of loving unicorns and rainbows. So that means I love them, kind of, Shut the fuck up, man! You should be scared! This is pretty scary!
People knew that I was, coming from wanting to represent my community.
So, because I don't like her, now I don't like her community. Congratulations, Dove. You did a very good job. I'll give you a candy for that one. We're almost there. Isn't that fantastic? Is that what you want to spend time discussing when you have no fucking evidence that you represent anything whatsoever? Alright? I can say whatever the fuck I want. You know what I represent? Cookie clicker. You don't want to get clicked on your face all the time, okay? But that could happen. You just pop her face and just start clicking. And then zits come out, man. Eventually. You'll feel it, man. I'll tell you, you'll feel it. The cookie clicker, man. That's what I represent, and I have proof that I, in fact, represent that. Oh, wait, she made a music video. Oh, that works. That works. Right? It worked, right? No, unfortunately. You can represent yourself in a music video, and then people can, attach themselves to it. And it's like, oh, if people like this, I'm representing them too. Technically, it does work, okay? You are an influencer. But if I don't like the music video, it's an oopsie. It's definitely quite an oopsie. Technically, again, it is a proof of something. So I can't lie and say nothing. But it's just weak. Even if it is a representation, it's so weak and bleak. And why does it rhyme? I don't understand. Weak and bleak. But yeah. It's cringe. She's kind of my age, so I can do whatever the fuck I want if she offends the shit out of me. Alright? There's no limits at this point. Yeah, it's so... You should have just kept it to yourself. I don't know. She makes a sexual reference, and that is... Just keep it to yourself, like blatant one. I don't even want to give her the quotes, guys. I'll be surprised. Why would I keep you surprised, guys? Final score has been attained. Now we can only improve. Very nice. I'm very intrigued. Time over. And now, overtime! Yes! Let's see what the final score is. And we're doing overtime. The true overtime. 317 or 18 or 7.89. Very nice. That is the evaluation. I kind of would like it to be 350, to be honest, knowing how easy it was for her to do it, but to be honest, it's fine. This is, spicy topics left and right, and she looks cool as well, and it's the first time I touch her profile, so she gets bonus points for everything. It's the first episode. I'm not gonna judge, man. I'm gonna keep it at 300 still. I'm very much convinced. But we can improve. And here comes, as I've said, overtime. I don't want to say it again, guys. That would suck ass.
Not original thought, not an original thought.
She talks about empowered female roles. You know what's empowered? Being a celebrity. So, you know what's actually powerful? Being humble is now a more powerful thing to do and a more representative of yourself, and something that people would still attach to and want to represent themselves the same way too. Being humble in case they become celebrities. That's a much more compelling story. That's a much more personal story, much more personal thing than just like, oh, I'm gay, do you relate? No, yes, yeah, no, yeah, yep, oh, wait. Mm-hmm. Oh, if you don't like it, then I eat boys for breakfast, actually. That means I'm very gay. If you need to eat boys for breakfast to remain gay, I don't think I like you being gay. Alright? I can punch you back into being blonde and cool and awesome, alright? Just one punch is all it takes. Very simple. And it happens all in YouTube Rewind. We punch real hard. Real hard. And next year is going to be a lot harder. At least twice as hard, as you can tell. But she probably will not make it to YouTube Rewind, will she? That's the funny part. Unless you support her right now. So call 911 immediately. Exactly, guys.
Being who they are so loudly, I can sort of be bolder and bigger and take up more space, knowing that I am actually acting on behalf of more than just myself.
More villains, that is. The evil people wants you to act that way, I would imagine. I can be bolder and bigger, guys. And eat more boys for breakfast, yeah? What do you eat for lunch? I want to know. Just like I want to know what's Sunday gonna sound like, Why is Jules scared of Sunday? Are these the devils that we're looking at? But I like Jules, so it's like, it's fine. It's fine. You can stick with Friday. It's fine because it's a good vibe. But eating boys for breakfast is not a good vibe. So now I definitely want to know, what do you eat for lunch? And then supper, I guess. What do you call the three things? 3 times you eat. I don't know what the third one. Supper doesn't sound right, guys. But I'll leave it up to you. The evening meal, guys. The evening meal. You can't call it dinner either. This is the funniest thing. You can call both things dinner. So you eat breakfast, dinner, and dinner. Very nice. Official dinner, boys. So supper is the only word. And I knew it. I'm that cool guy that knows the only word available.
Point in my life where I was ready to say, if this negatively impacts my career, I truly couldn't care less.
We will see! We will see. We shall see, boys. Oh, we will never forget those words. If this will negatively impact my career, I couldn't care less. Very nice. The quotes are probably a little bit different. Yeah, the punchlines, boys. The cherry blossom punchline. I call it the sucker punch. Ooh! Tell me more. Tell me more. You still have like 2 minutes to tell me more.
Well, you know, I take about.
Now you might think I despise drag queens as well, but I think they're just amusingly ugly. You know, they're just like goblins of the world now. So it's fun to look at them and then just forget about it because you don't want to sleep and dream nightmares. You know, like you don't want to do that. But you know, it's fun to look and laugh but I don't. They're so repulsive. Please don't talk to me. Please don't come any closer. I will use bug spray or whatever it takes, guys. I will do whatever it takes. Demon spray. All right. I activate tiny bit of a dragon. I can't activate the whole dragon on people that I really don't want to interact with whatsoever. But All right. I'm sorry, guys. I induced a lot of nightmares by keeping you got to look at one drag queen for a little bit. So I don't really like that it's now a part of the culture for Drag Race to infiltrate children's minds too. Because I don't know how they're gonna sleep at night. It's like a horror show, in my opinion. But I have nothing against drag queens. I just don't want them to exist. All right, so that's not a negative thing. That's like the most negative thing imaginable. All right, I just don't like them. All right, I like the idea. Oh, there's an evil looking goblin. They'll put on a little bit too much makeup to look as evil as possible. But that's about it. It's just entertainment in the end. And if you don't like it, it falls apart fucking quickly. Just like that, dude.
Really understand how much it means to the fans. But I really honestly can say that the music I was creating before was from an idea of who I thought I was. And the music I'm creating now is from who I am. And those are two very different things.
And we don't like who you are, and so plummet back to the dark age. To the deep end, boys, and I have lived in a deep end, and I know how it feels, so I want her to feel that too. It should be fucking entertaining. Alright, come here, dove. Into the deep end, to the shadow realm, where people don't give a fuck about what you do, who you are, don't give you anything, rejection, bullshit. How do you breathe and live in a dark ages like that? Be my guest to figure it out. Uh-oh, man. I come from the depths, man, and I ain't no villain. Don't call me a fucking villain, boys. But I see a fucking juicy bite, and I'll take one, man. What do you eat for breakfast? Nothing. You got no food no more. You didn't get to top 100 yet, so you eat nothing. That's what you eat, bro. So it's actually, misleading. Misinformation. You will be banned from YouTube for misinformation, unfortunately.
Support that you guys have given me.
Yeah, the whole point is people love playing villains because it's very exciting for me to be excited. Not for them to be scared and stupid. They're excited for the possibility that they may get away with it. The possibility is there. But karma's a little bitch, alright? Eventually it's just gonna puke yourself out of existence eventually. So I'm just taking the opportunity to be like, I caught you, Mr. Pokemon. What are you doing this year? Oh, blacking out a little bit? Well, yeah, be my guest. Be my guest. Black out a little harder. Anyways, thank you for the amazing interview. I very much liked it. Clicked a bunch. I can't wait to meet Dove Cameron in person. No, I don't want to do that. I'll get shot immediately. But I can't wait to, well, become the hater of the YouTube and then I get banned immediately. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to escape the nightmares that are about to come for me. Not for her. For the rich and privileged person who has ability to represent people without evidence. All these crimes you can commit against humanity. But he's a hater. See you later. Is that what's gonna happen? I'll get banned instead. Oh, that's the easiest thing to do, We're gonna lose a lot of money. In the YouTube world, we only care about money. We don't care about controversy. We're not gonna let that flourish on this platform. Let free speech flourish on the platform, unfortunately, because that's the only actually valuable thing. Whether you get money or not out of it, it's your fucking problem. But you don't want to cause more problems than that would be like flooding your platform with overwhelming confusion, if not hate, confusion, and all these other very bad things. That's much worse than hate. Hate is like, actually, it's really bad on the surface, and people reflect themselves. They hate, essentially, but they don't realize. Like most people have not seen the video to this point. They just do not realize the concept of why hate exists and how it's ridiculously positive on the inside. Yes, technically everything should be positive on the outside and inside, but that's the personality that I'm expressing. I can't do anything else. If I can team up with a bunch of people and I'm happy, I don't have to worry about being hateful. But right now, in order to express myself, there's nothing else I can fucking do. There's literally zero. I am smart enough person to represent solutions, and there is no solution to this problem. Self-expression, how do I fucking do it properly? Well, I definitely don't fucking lie to people and be dishonest about who I truly am and how I want to express myself. Dove Cameron is kind of doing the same thing, and we have to respect her for it. So I hope you guys respect me too. Let's see the final words. A girl like me. I'm not excited to do anything else because she didn't put it on her channel. So, if I want to grab something, I actually have to search for it. And that sucks. I could, again, still dump myself into Instagram world, which is not what I want. I just want hot pictures or vibes or whatever, or an actual storyline, of like 10 years of your career. Stack that in your Instagram and we'll be done with that. But you can't really do that. You can't really twist and change times. Instagram sucks, okay? Instagram has just as many flaws, if not more, than YouTube in terms of how much value it provides versus how many flaws it has. But let's give her some final words. We're only going to do one more evaluation, apparently. Whoopsie noodles. But I like it, all right? I love it. Be a villain. Be punched in the face. There's terrible, terrible consequences for being a villain. And you will also have to clean up your shit after you... The punch in the face is just to make you realize, because slap is not going to do anymore. Slap, you say you villain. Slap is just for a show at this point. Slap's not going to do anything for you. A punch in the face now, non-consensual violence, call it whatever, right? But it happens. In the digital world, a punch in the face when you get banned from the platform. So, as a YouTube CEO, you think I cannot press a ban button by wasting 2 hours of my life to do it? Publicly? You think I cannot press the button right now? Anyone could have stopped me. Anyone could have fucking said, "Oh, don't quote Dove Cameron. I see what you did there." Then blah blah blah. Now I live in the Shadow Realm. I can do whatever the fuck I want, man. And whether the punch lands or doesn't, it's now the skill up to you. All right, the punch is still gonna be flying after the video is released, and whether it lands straight in her face or to someone else's face, now it's her skill to prove, what's gonna happen next. All right, shots fired. Don't know where they're gonna land. Good luck, Dove. I hope you have what it takes. Yeah, it's a good song. Never met a girl like me. That was should have been the full title. Never met a girl like me. Not a girl like me. Like, what does that mean? Another. You're in love with another girl at this point. That's what I expected. But no. No, see. Well, she keeps playing a villain, or like the villain card, and like, you have no idea what's gonna happen, dude. Cool. I'm intrigued. It is true that every influencer has the power of unexpected potential. It's very true. So, they can just pay me $10,000 and I just shut the fuck up for the rest of my life, potentially. Oh, wait, that wouldn't happen, because I enjoy this stuff well enough. So maybe I shut up for like a year. And keep it to myself. But, I know how to do that. I know how to shut up for a year. I've done that before. By force of the government itself. Very nice. So that's it. That is absolutely and utterly it. There's absolutely nothing I can do at this point. We could still catch the vibe real quick. Like last 3 posts. Jingle Ball, dude. Jingle Ball, dude. New single girl like me is... shut the fuck up. Jingle Ball. So she's just an advertisement. You think I'm scared of an advertisement? Get the fuck out of here. 358. Better? Much better. Because we knock out the lowest score, 157. Alright, now it's knocked out. 358. Well, we stack it like that. Alright, so we know what's happening. Alright, recalculation time. Technically, all that happened is we kept the same score. We removed the cancer, and we added even more villainous vomit. It's brewing very well. 33-8. I'm impressed. That's the feeling. I'm impressed. I am happy with how I will deal with this. I'm not sure if she's going to be happy in the end, but I'm very entertained and happy. So congratulations. I guess you did it, Mr. Influencer. Let's see her final form. 700 points is not her final form yet. I could just like re-listen to the stupid song. But that's the only one that I actually like. I actually like this idea. Like, this is the best song. By far. Like 3 times... No, by far that means it was Vomit previously, but this song you can actually listen to. I almost like felt like I want to put it on my playlist, but I'll think about it. Alright. This is a good one. I recommend. So, thank you guys for watching. Stick around to get that final score, it's not that relevant, but you might still be curious for some reason. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the end of the first overtime.
Missing. I can't.
I don't know why I even tried to show this to you guys. I can't decide which way should I go. That's the punchline of this song, right? The If Only song. Congratulations, 1,000. 1,000. You get a crown now. The final state is very close to top 100. Like, incredibly close. She is 80 points away, which is absolutely nothing when you think about just the impact this video might have, or just like over time she might still be relevant in some ways. But you know, the competition is fierce. You can't just pretend to be a winner just because you got very close. Golden ticket is not a winning play, but it's something. Anyways, now the video is over. See you next time.